Hello, I'm here and delighted to be with our longtime Arts Conference associate, Dr. Peter Gregory. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Very nice to be here.
Thank you. So we're going to have a little conversation because, as you know, the theme for this year is art, starting a conversation. And I wanted to start the conversation by talking about how we as the arts community in Kent can create a more joined up approach. So as you know, a lot of artists and creatives do fantastic work on their own. So it's sort of siloed in a way.
Yes.
And how can we create more of a joined up approach, really?
Yeah. It's a big challenge, and I think one of the first things is recognising the scale of the challenge and how it comes to be, because everyone, as you say, heads down in their own little burrow, not relating to one another. So trying to keep recognising that and making other people aware of the dangers of being siloed or being separated, or indeed even kind of eroding the confidence of other groups by not participating, not working in networking. So all of those things need to be scaled in, but it's for the long term. It's not an overnight solution, as we both know. It is a constant drive to keep bringing this to the surface and making sure people recognise the need and the value of working together. And one of the things I found with the conference is that it's a delightful community that does come together, but during the course of the year, of course, everyone is elsewhere, even in different countries. So there isn't a community as such until it happens. So trying to find ways of getting into the Kent community has got to be one of the big priorities. And that there is no coordinated approach, there is no organisation that pulls everything together across Kent. So trying to find ways of engaging with teachers, with lecturers, with students, with pupils, with artists, with the public, with the community at large, these are all big challenges.
Oh, absolutely. And also when we talk about coming together, it's the sense of creating an actual community, people with different skills, with different experiences, they can all put that into a melting pot to help other people. Because as you said, if you're a creative and you're busy creating, you might spend so much time, energy, and money on that creation process that you might not have any room left for promoting yourself, because why create if you can't sell, for example? And there are all these other things. A lot of artists have also said to me they don't have the skills to apply for funding. They don't know the language that is to be used, or the types of returns on investment that funders are looking for, etc., etc. So having a community that supports each other, I think, is very important. And you've mentioned the challenges in doing that, because as a county, we are quite large. We have different pockets of arts organizations and communities doing things, but then I guess Folkestone doesn't really talk to Medway or to Margate, etc., etc. So how can we try and create a more joined up approach in that sense, county-wide?
I think what you're trying to engender is a county-wide conversation. And that's going to be a challenge, because who are you and where are you, and all those other things which people naturally will ask could prevent a positive spread, as it were, across these different communities. So I think trying to find ways of engaging and empowering conversations for these different organisations to do exactly what you just said, perhaps. How do you apply for grants? How do you consider the long-term sustainability of one's professional creative practice? These are things which perhaps are the avenues which will draw these different groups together. But that's a bit of a tall order on top of the other things you do.
Oh, well, absolutely. But, if you don't try, you won't know.
No, absolutely.
And I have been trying, we have been trying at the conference for many years to create this joined up approach. But you are right, because it is a once a year event, and things come together beautifully when we are together, but then we all go our separate ways. And I have tried through the newsletters and other schemes to get people talking continuously, not just make July the focal point of coming together. So yes, it's an interesting conversation to have, and it's not going to be solved overnight, as you said.
No.
And hopefully we can continue conversing about these things and maybe finding solutions bit by bit.
We haven't finished.
No, absolutely not. Thank you very much for talking with me today.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.